Fala aí, galera, vamos continuar então Alan Wake 1 remasterizado aqui no PS5. Vambora, tem que girar a ponte ali, né? É isso mesmo, a ponte está girando, treta vamos ter, certeza. Então já vai começando esse episódio dando like aí, se inscrevendo no canal, mano. E vambora, cara, vambora que o negócio é louco, tio. Eu tô estranhando porque era pra ter treta. Ah, you joking me. Poxa, esse negócio fica girando, né? Não, pera. Tá. Não, é aqui mesmo que eu tenho que ir. Vamos, seu asmático. Seu asmático. Véi, que... Nossa, eu espero que no segundo jogo eles tenham corrigido isso, cara. Meu amigo do céu, que cara asmático, cara. Não é possível um negócio desse. Ah, Night Spring.
Dreaming of being butterflies or butterflies that dream of being men. Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence.
Night Spring.
Tonight's episode.
Uma falta de criatividade.
Creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me? Oh, Lydia. Thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement. Oh, Martha. Oh, that's amazing. Isn't it just? I found it here this morning. It's like it isn't there. Oh, I can't look straight at it.
Yes. I'm sorry.
How did you get here?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
In a way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
Oh, I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence of profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too. I came up with two old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start. Completely blocked now. I can't
Oxe, ele
imagine
criou
what it's
elas.
up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
Oh my.
I'm telling you, I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic? Is that too moronic? Indeed. Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime. I suppose.
Véi, muito legal essa ideia da série aí no jogo. Olha o helicóptero, cara. Ô louco.
Lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. We'll give you support.
We'll give you support. A asma atacou. Ô, velho, tô na luz. Como é que você tá na luz? Ah, você tá de palhaçada, né? Ah, velho. Como é que os caras tão na luz? Qual que é o sentido disso? Os caras tava na luz, velho. Não. Que cobertura é essa? Que merda de cobertura, cara? Nossa, eu tô na luz. Dois pelo preço de um. Você derrotou dois possuídos com um único barril. Oxi! Matei o cara com a 12, velho. Como é que foi com barril? Não entendi. Desgracento, cara. Meu helicóptero tá na onde? Cadê minha cobertura? Minha cobertura tá lá já na usina, cara.
We can't stay here. Get inside. Call us when you know what the plan is.
Olha a respiração de novo. Ó.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Safe Haven.
Hold it right there.
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
Olha, velhinha,
It's in a
rapaz.
well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room's at the dam. I've built the room to keep it safe.
Olha só. Palhaçada, cara.
Will it help help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, Oh, I have a secret route, a lit route, old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Lá vamos nós. Mal chego, já tenho que fazer favores. Caramba, que susto. Do nada, velho. Que barulho de javali que esse bicho fez, velho. Que esse Power Ranger? Boss pobre aqui, velho. Por trás é fácil de chegar, né?
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Regra número 1, nunca saia à noite, nunca vá à noite.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Ah, que cagada, de primeira. Não foi de primeira não. Hahaha. Triste.
Designed these things.
Comportamento, realmente. Você é o mestre das comportas.
The transformer yard went dark and dead.
Ixi.
Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Ah, velho, que fela da mãe. Nossa, não dá tempo de fazer nada, velho. Não dá tempo de fazer nada dessa bosta. Esse asmático aqui. Lerdo do caramba. Lá vem, eu entendo porque tem... Tem hora que... Que coisa, cara. Tem hora que a flash vai num instante. É... Já saiu. Agora tem hora que elas demoram uma eternidade, essa porcaria, cara. Ai, eu detesto. Se o jogo soubesse, velho, como essa câmera aqui é ruim.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
Young man. Young
This
man.
way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't.
Keep the light
Barbara
on.
was
Deixa a luz
free.
acesa.
He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little.
Thomas
Tom knew
Zane.
how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there.
Eu amaldiçoo
As I'm
você,
waiting
Thomas
for
Zane.
you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped.
Young
She'll
man.
twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you.
Nossa, essa mulher que lerdeza pra abrir essa porta, cara.
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe. Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Next to her. Tá, vamos atrás deles ali então. Nossa, deve ter ido por ali. Mais vale um queimado do que dois voando. Você não gosta muito de pássaros, não é? Ah, não é essa a questão, né, velho? Véi, que lerdeza!
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
The well-lit room.
Barry! Barry! Hang in there, I'm coming!
Ah, se liga na explosão autoescola, filho. Bom, quem é de fora não entendeu essa piada. Acho, né? É que aqui na cidade aqui tem uma autoescola que chama Explosão, entendeu? Explosão Autoescola. E se de repente a autoescola na sua cidade tem outro nome, a autoescola aqui é
I have a
um
different
lugar onde você tira a carta.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Basicamente
I knew you'd
isso.
be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Don't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Ah. Ah, não quero não, cara. Tô de boa. Melman mit fresh oh nonni tiri tiri tiri. Hehe.
See those lights? That's the elevator we need to take. Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Let's take a break.
Wait, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Moving around.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
They're coming! We have to hold them off!
recarga de cartucho. Cartucho de escopeta ou de máquina de escrever. 50 possuídos sabem bem qual dos dois você usou. Ó.
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on. Come on. Right there.
Vem pra cá.
We're
Conseguimos.
almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Be careful, okay?
Outra garrafa de coffee is here.
I hate this.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Oh, meu Deus do céu. Vou ficar sozinho. Sabia.
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Gotta be kidding me. Down, boy.
Boa.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts,
Vambora. Dê uma pausa aí. Um cortezito. Rapidez. De novo não, cara. Não aguento mais esses pássaros, cara. Não aguento mais. The well lit point, sei lá, não deu pra ler. Oh, ai.
I was ridiculously outnumbered.
Fala, logaritmos. Hora de morrer. Mas, gente. Tá, vou ter que tentar com eles. Meu Deus, cara, não morre essa merda. E só descarrega também essa porcaria. Coisa inútil do caramba, velho. De novo, cara.
You will go no further.
Essa velha de novo. Ai, ai, o asmático aí, ó. Olha o asmático aí. Ah, mentira. Vai voltar tudo, velho. Ai, eu tô cansado desse asmático, velho. Me irrita demais. Isso, mano. O cara tá prestes a morrer. Ah, e não corre mais, velho. Não corre. Esquece. Correr, esquece, tá? Aí, tá vendo? O que eu tenho que fazer, velho? Não tenho o que fazer aqui, cara. O que o jogo quer que eu faça? Tô pulando. O pulo desse jogo é horrível. Vai lá, asmático. Aí, vem. Ah, meu Deus do céu, mano. Ai, não tem paciência não, cara. Hoje eu não tô com paciência. É que esse jogo aqui, cara, ele é legal, mas ele é muito mais do mesmo, entendeu? Não tem upgrade em nada. É sempre um corre ali, corre aqui. Pra achar uma luz. Acho que falta muita coisa. Esse jogo ser tipo, ou nota 10, o melhor jogo de todos os tempos, que não sei o que. Ah, lá. Tá vendo? O que eu vou ter que fazer aí, velho? O que eu vou ter que fazer? Não tenho o que fazer. Eu já corri, já pulei. Tá palhaçada, cara. Ai, eu vou cair, velho. Vai, 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 vai. Oh, pior que eu fiz isso 2 vezes, cara. Ah, começou o asmático. As aventuras do asmático. Alansmático. As aventuras de Alansmático.
Glad I was wrong.
Well done.
It was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Right. A minha voz mudou significativamente agora, né? Eu acho que mudou. É pra ter mudado. Eu tô bebendo água com a garrafa aqui. Ah, é sério isso, cara? Então vamos lá, então. Seus palhacinhos. A mulher tem um cofre, cara. Um cofre.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Acabou mais um episódio. Muito da hora, cara. O jogo é muito bom, cara. Tem umas coisas repetitivas demais, como eu disse, de sempre ficar correndo dessa presença obscura aí. Mas é muito bom, cara, muito da hora. Fim do episódio 6. A Mulher da Luz, troféu conquistado.
It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Partida. 2 anos atrás, New York.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the
I
pain.
got a hangover.
In one of my finer moments of self-deception,
Não,
I
foi
swore
mal.
to quit drinking.
Bom, quem é das antigas vai entender do que eu estou falando.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Wow.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Machine?
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallic Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here. Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might
Wow,
be a spoiler
thanks.
for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. Now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Quem é aquele cara do lado dele, velho?
But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam.
Ah, o Sam Lake. Ah, o Sam Lake aí.
Musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you.
Sam Lake.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that. I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet. Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Cara, que loucura, velho. Esse jogo tá muito bom. Tá com muita cara de reta final. Vamos pegar o carro aqui. Sei lá, a dirigibilidade do carro é até que boa, velho. Tem alguns, né? Tem uns que são meio ruinzinhos. Esse, pelo jeito, é bom. E a pare caiu de novo, velho. Por causa de um tal de bug de rede. Criando outra pare. Eu vou indo diretão, velho. Acho que não vai ter nada nesses lugares, não. É óbvio, né?
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
I will kill your wife.
Véi do céu. Véi, você tá chato, hein? Morre, fela da mãe. Não tem bala, véi. Tem um curvo aqui no papel.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2. This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Look after yourself,
Could have fooled me, pal.